this was supposed to just be an introductory video, a happy new year, shabu, I'm gonna be consistent, let's go. But what's going on here? What's going on? Who yo guys, have you ever been to a house where you are finding your feet, man? You have not been in a long time, you don't even know hore komiki kai. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Lulo. To all my return subscribers, I appreciate you guys. Welcome. To all my new subscribers, welcome to a place where we ooze out positivity and we're just all about positive vibes. Okay, so for those who do not know me, my name is Rudendo, also known as Lulo. So people always say that they don't hear what I say, so I decided, let me tell you, my name is Rudendo, also known as Lulo. So let's get straight into this video. Happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year. I'm officially back. I'm even embarrassed to say I'm back because what is this? Anyways, I'm having some orange juice. Oh, my nail. I'm having some orange juice, baby. Orange juice. And then we're gonna be discussing, we're gonna be talking, because I feel like I owe you guys an explanation, and as it should. I shouldn't just go straight into blabbing too much and talking too much. So let's get straight into it. So happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year. I hope you guys had a beautiful Christmas with your families and with whoever you spent your Christmas with. And I also hope that you also had a great crossover to the new year. I'm just looking down on my phone for my notes so that I can see what I've written. So I wrote down the things that we need to talk about. I wrote down everything we need to talk about because I know myself, I'm just gonna blab too much and it's gonna be a long video. So don't mind if I look down. I'm just trying to check what it is that we are supposed to touch on and speak on, right? So yeah, let's get straight into it. Let's start. I think we'll end with the word of the year. Let's start with where I've been. So basically, initially, when I didn't post that week that I missed, right, I felt overwhelmed because there was a lot of things that were going on at work. I was moving offices. There was just a lot that was happening, and I then realized that I needed the break, right? And 1 week went by and I was like, okay, I'll post next week. Another week went by and I was like, oh my gosh, like what is going on? A part of me also felt like I just want to quit YouTube. Like, I don't know, there's this thing in me that sometimes I feel like I just want to be off social media, but also at the same time I love YouTube so much, so it's impossible for me to just quit, you know? So there were just a lot of thoughts. I was just in my feelings. There was just a lot happening, and I decided, you know what, let me just take a break. And in my break, 3 weeks, I think 2 weeks into my break, I felt really ill. Like, I felt really ill, and it was just hectic. I went to the doctor. There was just a lot. Like, I was weak. It was a mess. So I couldn't vlog. Not that I couldn't vlog, but I couldn't post on that week either because I had content that I had to edit, but there was just a lot going on. And then after recovering from everything that was going on, then now it was December and there was just so much work I had to do before closing off, right? So there was just a lot was going on. But anyways, that's basically what happened, right? And what I want to say is I appreciate each and every one of you guys so much, because the amount of messages that I got asking, Lulo, where are you? Lulo, are you okay? Lulo, like, what is going on? I was just like, oh my gosh, guys, like I felt really bad, because I felt like I'm disappointing you guys, because with my inconsistency you were literally still rooting for me. So I appreciate it so much. I have recovered now. Yeah, I felt sick again in December. Yo guys, it was just it was a mess. But anyways, we'll get into the December one later on. But yeah, that's basically what happened. There was just a lot going on, and work-wise I was very overwhelmed, and sometimes I do have to sort of lay off my passion for work. But I realized that it's because I have like really bad time management skills. So this year I do plan on improving my time management skills, just so that I can be more consistent on YouTube, and I can also focus on my 9 to 5, right? So yeah, so that's basically where I've been. And yeah, yo, hey, but guys, everything has been hectic. Mcholo. Oh, I even have a story time. Gushu, shu, gushu, shu, gushu, shu, gushu, shu. But anyways, we'll get into that. Like, this year is very long. This year is very long. We'll get into it, don't worry. So that is the first one, where I've been. Let's go to the second one. Yes, my clothing business. So another thing that has been keeping me away is my clothing business. I've started a clothing business. A clothing business. It's called Bellatino. I will put it somewhere here, just so that you guys can see and you can follow. I did start the business. Guys, business is not easy. I had such a roller coaster of emotions during that period. So that's also something that's been keeping me away. Like, when I started my business, I had this idea, right? In my mind, I'm like, it's gonna be easy. I got a supplier. I'm just going to communicate with my supplier what I want, and my supplier is gonna give it to me, and I'm just gonna go and take content and post, right? That's not what happened. I thought it's going like this. It went in another way. So most of the times, not most of the times, but sometimes my supplier would send me stuff, right? And I would look at it and I'd be like, oh, I love this. I actually want to incorporate it in my collection. And when I get the stuff, I'm not happy with them. There's like items that I have here that I'm just not happy with. I am going to sell them at, yeah, maybe at a discount or whatever, or I'll see. But there are certain things that I'm not happy with, and because I'm such a perfectionist, guys, it is the worst. Being a perfectionist is the worst, because I critique everything, and that's not who I want to be this year. I don't want to be that person this year, because it has stopped me from doing so many things. It has stopped me from being consistent on YouTube. It has stopped me from achieving my goals. It has stopped me from doing so many things, because at the end of the day, everyone is going to start an amateur. There's no one that is going to start. You understand what I mean? Everyone is gonna start an amateur. So I think my perfectionist ways, I need to leave them in 2024. Yeah. But yeah, so that's basically what happened. So my supplier would send me stuff, and I wouldn't be happy with them. I'd be happy with the picture that he sent me, but when it arrives, I just feel like, oh, I don't like this. I actually don't like this. I don't like the material. I don't like how it looks. I don't like how it fits, and I don't want to resell it. So that was my other problem. That's the biggest problem that I've been facing in my business. And also, like, running the business, like, there was such an influx of orders, an influx of support. I am so grateful. I'm really, really grateful. And for me, that also overwhelmed me, because I'm busy with work. I'm trying to catch up on YouTube. I'm trying to do social media, but also at the same time, I'm trying to run this business. There was just a lot that was going on. But yeah, in terms of my business, that is basically what happened. Like, if you guys want me to do a separate video on business and whatever, like, let me know, because I also did consult, because I don't only want to resell stuff. I actually want to have someone make the clothes for me. But the quotations that I done were just extensive. Like, the prices were ridiculous, and I understand it's very expensive to manufacture like clothing locally, but also I didn't want to outsource, right? So I don't know, guys, because per dress they were charging me close to like 500 per dress. So I'd have to sell this dress for like 700. Who is willing to buy a dress for 700? Like, I don't know. Like, maybe as time goes on I'll get the hang of it and try and work around it and figure out what I can do. Another problem that I've been experiencing is that most of my customers are petite, so I buy batches. I buy stock in bulk in batches. So there's, I think it's from small to 3XL or whatever. So now I have stock left over that is just like big sizes. So anyways, let me not bore you with all this information, because this is not what you're here for. Yeah, so that is that. This was supposed to just be an introductory video. A happy new year, shabu. I'm gonna be consistent, let's go. But what's going on here? What's going on? Who anyways, okay, that is number 3. I think that was number 3. Clothing business, I spoke about this. That was number 2. And quitting YouTube. I did speak about quitting YouTube, right? I was considering quitting YouTube because there was just a lot that was going on. Also, sometimes I don't know, if you are in spaces where maybe your partner is not in support of certain things, like I feel like you do tend to shy away from those things. So now that I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking, is it maybe because of that? Like, what is it because of? But anyways, that's besides the point. But I did consider quitting YouTube. But now that I look at it, like, I love YouTube so much. Like, I love it. I love creating. I love talking. There's just a lot that I like doing, so I'm not going to do that. Next thing we're going to talk about is my plans for the year. So my plans for this, okay, let's first start with the word of the year. So in December, I just had this feeling in my heart that it's a new year. Like, most people were like, oh my gosh, like, what the hell? Because on my WhatsApp I posted Happy New Year on the 1st of December. I don't know why, but I just felt as if the new year had already started. And what God laid on my heart for the new year is the verse in Psalms 46 verse 10. Yeah, it's 46 verse 10. Yeah, Psalms 46 verse 10, that says that, be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am God. And I don't know, I had to reflect on my 2024. I then realized that in 2024 I was so fixated on, ooh, let's go, let's do this, let's do that, let's do whatever. But I did not fix my plans I did not consult God with my plans. You understand? I was planning alone. God was how do I put it? It was as if I put God at the back and said, okay, here are my plans, God, let's go. You understand? And that's not how it's supposed to be. God is the one that is supposed to be leading us, right? He's supposed to be guiding our steps. And I feel like that's the biggest mistake that I made in 2024. 2024 for me was a year where I learned so much. I grew so much spiritually, and I learned so much because God was testing me. It was a wishy-wishy. Every week. Yo, guys, every week in Jade was, I'm telling you, I don't even know. But I'm grateful because God has shown me how faithful he is, and he has shown me that all I need is him. I don't need any material stuff. I don't need any relationship. I don't need any friendship. I don't need any whatever. But I need to fix my eyes on him. I should not idolize the things that he has blessed me with. That was basically my lesson for 2024. And it was a journey, guys. It was hard. It was very hard. It was very hard to go on that journey. If you guys watched my life update last year, I did speak about me losing my car. I spoke about things that happened. There was just a lot, and I'm grateful. I'm really, really grateful. So yeah, that was my 2024. In 2025, God told me that I want you to be still and know that I am God. Don't fight your own battles. Let me fight them for you. So this year I am giving everything to God, and I am just going to be still. And I urge you to be still and let God lead you this year. Let God do what he does best. Let God do everything, not according to your will, but according to his, and what he wants for your life and where he wants you to go. Because sometimes we miss who we need to impact and what we need to be doing, because we are so fixated on what we want God to do and not fixated on what God wants to do for us and what he wants us to do for him in terms of impacting the people around us, and just being Christ-like to a point where people can get saved through us. So that's basically the word for the year that God has placed on my heart. And I am so happy to be taking you guys on this journey with me. 2025 is going to be, I don't know, it's going to be a God-filled year. A God-filled year. Yes. That is what 2025 is going to be. And yeah, anyways, my YouTube goals are that I am going to be consistent. I want to be consistent. Like, I really, really want to be consistent. Like, at this point, it's no longer a want, it's a need. It's a need, guys. It's a need. I need to be consistent. So that's what I'm promising you guys for 2025. I want to change our uploading schedule. I'm thinking let's post Sundays at 5. Tell me if you're happy with it. If you're happy with Sundays at 5, we are gonna post it Sundays at 5. This video is going to go up tomorrow. Today is Thursday, the 2nd of January, and this video is going to go up tomorrow. So what else did I want to tell you guys? Yeah, this video was probably all over the place, but as it should, because I'm finding my feet, guys. I'm finding my feet. I'm new here. Yo, guys, have you ever been to a house where you are finding your feet, man? You have not been in a long time. You don't even know guys, I didn't even drink my orange juice. Yo, this whole time I've been yapping. Oh, but anyways, guys, this year I hope Jolo will try me fresh. This year Jolo will try me fresh, I hope. But anyways, what else did I want to talk about? That is basically it. Let us have a beautiful year. I am wishing you nothing but blessings. I hope that you're going to enter this new year with God, and you're going to allow God to lead you. Thank you so much for watching. We are definitely going to see each other every week. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to post everything that I haven't posted. So we are going to start in December. Then we are going to go to Venda together. Then we are going to come back and spend the new year. Excuse me. Then we're going to come back and spend the new year together. Then I don't know what. Yeah, then we're going to spend this week together. Then we are going to start the year nicely. So guys, we are together. Anyways, thank you so much guys for watching. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate you guys so much. If you haven't already, please like. It does really help my channel out a lot. Please don't forget to comment. I love hearing from you guys. Please switch on your post notification bell so that you get notified every time I upload, and most importantly, subscribe. Join this beautiful family. Kumnandi lana, kumnandi guys, join this beautiful family. Anyways, bye.